Don't let your AC system get knocked out by the heat this upcoming summer. Call KS Services and let our team come take a look. We repair and install all makes and models. We even offer a free no-hassle quote and second opinion, so give us a call today. With our flexible financing, you can literally pick your payment. We may even be able to help you knock down that utility bill a bit.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Memorial Day, Monday, May 28th. I'm James Spann. Eyes are on Alberto, about to make landfall, coming right up through Alabama. A lot of questions. Let's give you some answers. Here we go. This is the big picture this morning across the continent. Got a big trough in the western states, and of course the story here is Alberto that's lurking in the northern Gulf. That was the radar early this morning at 5:08, and again, we'll see these bands rotating through at times today, but for most of north and central Alabama, the most widespread rain will come tonight into tomorrow. We have a flood watch in effect for areas in darker green. That includes the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama, parts of central and east Alabama, and of course the southern part of the state. West Alabama not in the flood watch. The amounts for Tuscaloosa, Fayette, Demopolis, much lighter. A tropical storm warning for the Florida Panhandle and extreme south and southeast Alabama. Tropical storm force winds are 39 miles an hour. Gusts there could be around 40, but we're not expecting any big inland type damage from gradient winds. This is the Hurricane Center forecast for Alberto. Most likely it remains a subtropical storm. In fact, let's roll the water vapor satellite view of this thing over the past several hours, and you can see how dry air is wrapping into this, and that will prevent this from becoming a hurricane. Again, it's very broad, and whenever we say a subtropical storm, it's got it's a hybrid. It's got characteristics of a classic tropical system, but it's also got characteristics of a mid-latitude system like we see in the cool season. It's not a true total warm core tropical system. And more than likely now it stays a subtropical storm as it moves on shore later this morning. Again, here's the track, and you can see this thing comes right up the chute through central Alabama. Just after midnight tonight, it's just southwest of Montgomery. And then tomorrow afternoon, it's a tropical depression between the Shoals and Athens. And remember, the main effect is going to be along and to the right, to the east of that line. The west side, it's the good side. It's the dry side. The rain is going to be the big problem for the state, maybe some flooding issues. This is the WPC 1 to 3 day rain projection. And you can see it's got a little bullseye of 6 to 10 around Montgomery. But for most of east and south Alabama, the amounts will be somewhere between 2 and 6 inches. 2 to 4 for the Tennessee Valley. We could see some spots with 4 to 6 on that eastern side of the state. But notice hardly anything near the Mississippi border. Some places there could miss the rain completely. And light amounts for the Shoals and Tuscaloosa and Mobile and places like that. Again, the Alabama Gulf Coast is on the good side of this thing. Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Pensacola, offshore flow, no flooding, no tornado problem there. Speaking of tornadoes, this is the severe weather risk for today and tonight. Darker green, that's a marginal risk, just level 1 out of 5, just a low-end threat of a few isolated small tornadoes for today and tonight over southeast Alabama. Auburn, Opelika, down to Dothan, and of course over into Georgia and parts of North Florida. Now, this is tomorrow, Tuesday. There's a marginal risk for northeast Alabama. This would include places like Anniston and Gadsden, Center, Fort Payne, Scottsboro, Lafayette, Roanoke. And again, there could be a few isolated, small, short-lived tornadoes on that eastern side of the state today and tomorrow, but that's really not the major threat. The major threat's going to be the rain from this thing. Let's look at modeling. This is the GFS, valid at 1 o'clock today, and this is at 500 millibars. Of course, Alberto is the dominant feature here. I will go to the surface. This is valid at 3 o'clock this afternoon. High-res NAM, and it's got Alberto coming in somewhere really between Fort Walton Beach and Panama City Beach, around Destin. And remember, again, the main impact for the coast is going to be along and to the east of the circulation center. So Pensacola, Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, good side. No big problems there. The 2-foot storm surge, really heavy rain, Destin, Panama City Beach, Port St. Joe, Apalachicola. Go to 10 o'clock tonight. The system is inland near Brantley, Alabama, just below Luverne. And again, this is model output. This could be, obviously a little off, but it's going to be pretty close. And again, remember, the main effect will be along and to the east of that circulation center. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Circulation center is near Leeds, a little east of Birmingham. On the journey north, then at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, it's located pretty close to Athens, up in Limestone County. And again, you can clearly see that progression up through central Alabama. So if you're on the western side of the state, you're on the good side. Light rain amounts, no problems there. Along into the east of that track, over the eastern part of the state, the chance of heavy rain, some flooding, and just maybe an isolated small tornado. This is the QPF coming off the NAM for 60 hours. And again, you can see how you go from nothing near the Mississippi border to amounts of 3 and maybe 4 inches on that eastern side of the state. And we'll be watching for any signs of flooding problems there. Okay, Wednesday, Alberto is up around Paducah, Kentucky on the journey north, and we stay in really soupy air. There's not going to be anything to just dry us out here. So again, we'll have scattered showers and storms, back to the random scattered type stuff we typically see this time of the year. Thursday, maybe a smidgen drier, but again, no doubt we'll see scattered storms. This is Friday. The sun out at times, random scattered storms, highs in the 80s. And the weekend, this is Saturday, very classic early June weather. Partly sunny, scattered mostly afternoon and evening storms, highs in the upper 80s. Same thing Sunday. And really the same thing on Monday. We kind of got broad troughing over the east, and again, that means the chance of at least scattered storms, the better chance afternoon and evening. The sun out at times. They're random. We can't tell you in advance where they pop up. You know the deal. Go out to June 6th. This is Wednesday of next week. A little trough here. And again, same thing. Some sun, scattered showers and storms. Here are the numbers. Obviously, for the next couple of days, we'll struggle to reach 80. But this weekend and on beyond, highs upper 80s to near 90, which is not too far from average for this time of the year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. You can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Summer's just around the corner, and KS Services wants to be the team ensuring your comfort. We repair and install all makes and models, so give us a call today to get a free, no-hassle second opinion.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.